to catch some feelings, ayy. Now I'm catching planes. I just want the billies, ayy. I won't ever change. Woke up in the hillies, yeah. Red dots on my phone. If it ain't about money, then bitch, leave me alone.
To what they're going to see in that end game.
And we're just going to keep hopping right on into it, jumping into now what is our first kind of snowy end circle that we've seen, minus the polar peak shenanigans, but our current in-game leader, in-game Elim leaders, Lazy Gains, Slay-ins, Lord Chris, Everfly, and P-God. So saw a little bit of P-God last week, made some rumbles in the semifinals, wasn't quite able to convert it into a solid finals performance, but it wasn't bad. You have Poker here now coming up, will get the wall replaced and owns that one by one. He now notices a player on the other side. They're going to battle over the wall. Edit goes the other way, but Dan gets cleaned up now. Balla. Now being able to get into those walls is going to be much easier, and Clicks is someone I want to pay attention to. He has been on every gauntlet leaderboard. He's been on everything, and seeing him in the late game, not only is he a Slayer, but he can play for late and keep himself covered as well.
Nice play there as Chris actually takes out Kishin.
Yeah, Kishin 96 going down, and Chris made that look easy, trapping off the side, putting the ramp down, and then he edited the ramp so that it wouldn't block the trap firing, and the player didn't have anything to do. Really well played from him there, setting on 6 Elims now and stopping to take shots again during the rotation. Top 11 situation. Remember, 5th is the next placement threshold we're looking for, as Chris picks up Pridal, no problem there, forcing himself into the box, and actually using the tree as a cheeky bit of cover. I don't think Pridal necessarily noticed he was in there.
I was going to say, that tree was so awkward for both of them, but Chris takes the better of it. He has 7. Is he going to go for another one? But this trap goes down. He breaks it in time. Perfect play. The player, P-God, went on top and kind of disengaged, so Chris knew he had the time to break the trap instead of trying to focus on shooting P-God, but he's going to continue. He's going to redeploy off, and that's the opportunity for P-God to take some shots, but no, it's a quick redeploy. Right,
yeah, and Chris gets right to the tree in the environment. Does take a nice little 35 tick there for place that in this close quarter combat, and what a quick drop down. Great awareness there. Heard Oskill 07 directly below him, and Chris, edit, pump, no problem. 8 Elims looking to find one more so he can last into that top 5, and then all he has to worry about is the victory royale if he wants placements. But he's been hunted, Balla.
He is hunting, and he's hunting for a good position right now. As you can see, he stopped a little bit when it went towards the altitude that he needs to stay above here and walk.
Going to look to kind of take an engagement because he's so low on health. He just wants to keep rotating, but Chris is desperately trying to take this high ground away from P-God. P-God forcing him off right there, utilizing not only sticks, you have a redeploy. Yes. Yeah, good. Waiting until the last second so he's not stuck out in the air, but now he needs to cover himself.
His click's still below him. That's the question I have. As he did fight P-God a lot for high ground. Now P-God's going to have to come down. He's actually looking up, making sure there's nobody in the rift, and he actually takes a nice shot on the clicks, takes him down really low, and now he's going to force him to campfire. It's going to get the double edit, though. What a play there from P-God. I was going to talk about the pyramid usage that he has as he fought Lord Chris, but Lord Chris is going to get in his box.
Oh, no!
What?
P-God! What a shot from
me?
the hip, the 116. So the incredible double edit to then get the shot. You were talking about how he coned and then instantly had to replace underneath with the edit. That was really well played. Oh, God, I don't even. Just, you needed that, and the victory I was going to feel so good on top of those Elims. A nice little 17-18 point game from him there. But as we swap on over our current game Elim leaders, we have Yo Legit, Louis Vanomaly, Matri, Skip, and Zeddy. Just kind of wants to play safe here. I'm not sure you necessarily want to aggress in this situation. It's kind of awkward because as the storm is moving in, there's so many other players who are so close to you. But great, now in a tough situation as Zuhair puts a snipe through that wall, or not snipe, excuse me, ends up breaking it with the suppress AR, and he's just trying to pin that other player, and unfortunately Grape is going to go down. Nice. That's honestly like a textbook definition of gatekeeping. Player is pinned against the storm, has to, well, didn't have to rotate forward, originally had to, but Zuhair in the zone keeps him out, no problem. Does not quite get the wall, still trying to force in the, does have the cone, gets the second one, edits in, no problem. There, Phantom Apex, goodbye. Back to lobby for you, and you see Seth.
Take advantage of this player pushing onto him. It's gonna
nice little build battle, but he notices Matt's only down to 29. Player directly behind him. Skip, I don't necessarily know where he came from. It looked like he fell from the sky or did a nice little side jump, but Seif on the ultimate low, Talix on the mid tarp for Siccity now just dropping down on the ultimate low against Ultra. Does get the trap off, has it pinned against the back. Great trade out with the second shot, but Ultra cleans up for Siccity. Uses the 50 health on Elim, no problem. 11 HP, 96 mats. Will be able to wall himself up and use the mini. Seif dropping down from that middle tier while Talix takes back ultimate high, going over the old build. Seif is looking to knock him down, but Talix is no problem. He's in the old builds already.
Yeah, Chef losing track of his opponent there. That's unfortunate. He's going to spend a lot of time and give away his position for Ultra, and Ultra did get those minis off. So we'll see if he's going to be able to actually fend off this opponent right here. Let's get the...
Oh, tries to get the trap place. 42, 42, 48,
Ooh.
Shield gone. Chef goes down. That's... If Ultra wins this game, it's the clutch moment in that box to then run around. Talax dropping down to challenge. Has the health advantage. Will he be able to find anything else? Picks up some minis just in case, gets the blue pump, and that's going to be it.
Yeah.
Talax from the high ground. Unfortunately, Ultra not quite having the health he needed to be able to challenge. 3% from the region, and then going on from that, the top 3,000 from this event will go on to play in the finals tomorrow. If you're just joining us, we are in NAE East, the final hour. The current Elim leaders in this match are Flukia, XX Insane, John the Asian, Taco TV, and then Sebi Bro 10, as Sebi picks up a nice little Elim right there as well, getting us closer to that top 25.
That he can use. He's not going to have to dip down into it, which is going to be unfortunate for anybody who is going to make that. We'll see whether or not players on the other side of Tilted Towers, as Young Finest picks up Glade walking in front of his box.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh my goodness.
That looked very calculated. He actually took the time, hard aimed at, but Darrow from the high ground with the grenade launcher, just lobbing it in towards that kind of cluster of players. It's just like, hey, maybe I get something.
Yeah.
And that's one of the situations with the grenade launcher is incredibly useful because it's...
We were talking about the players on the side at Tilted Towers. They used a lot of mobility to get over. You can already see there's only 2 players over there, but here, Assassin actually takes out one with a nice shotgun shot again. This is so... We're seeing this all over the place. Players are catching these shots, and the aim is on point today.
Yeah, having some time to warm up now, getting into the last matches. You don't want to be missing those shots. When you have the first shot advantage, 60 tag onto Migs as he's rotating away. Psychic is going to look to follow this. He sees the campfire put down by Ugros, but that campfire is kind of a bait. Ugros is very, very, very healthy, so he might be looking to catch somebody rotating away as he tries to launch pad up, but does bonk his head and is running in towards Psychic. Psychic now falling down the low ground. The RPG goes off, and Merc unfortunately eliminates himself right there. The 118 damage being too much from Psychic. Getting shot from the low ground, still trying to tarp up. Looked to try and peek with the heavy, but was not able to find it. Just working his way into the zone. Great cover on his back to make sure he doesn't take a shot there. Player edits a door right back, but does not open it. Psychic covers himself, no problem.
That was so close, actually, closing that edit right as the RPG came through, because that could have damaged him significantly. But the zone's going to go back now. Psychic is looking for it. He's going to go back through his old builds, but guess who has the biggest advantage from that? Hinzi up on high ground. The entire tarp he's going to be able to use and just come right back.
Yeah, and he has a great advantage in terms of survival, but once these players realize it, as Psychic is doing, they're just going to drop down and use their old previous rotations. So he's not going to have a lot of options to go for eliminations, which a lot of these points come from, as you see the format up there. Each elimination is 1 point. We've already reached the top 25 and top 15 thresholds, so everyone has already received 5 placement points. Once they get to top 5, they will get 2 more, and then the Victor Royale gets 3 as Paltry and Mix go down. We are now into that top 5 situation, so all these players have guaranteed themselves the 7 placement points. They're fighting for elims and the win as Ray Ray takes down Psychic on the low ground. Sevi Bro looking to find it, but Hinzi is just chilling.
Yeah, just chilling up on the height there. He just...
Look at that. Eventually, they will have to expose themselves as they run out of their previous builds, and the players on the low ground go down. Ray Ray picks up Sevi Bro, but Ray Ray, what are you going to do? Where is your rotation here? Hinzi knows his time is coming. He is looking to find it. Ray Ray is pinned in the box. He has the HP lead, but Ray Ray equalizes it right back with a fantastic pump shot. 95 now to 110. Oh my lord! Ray Ray equalized it back, dropping down, but did not quite connect. And the blue pump of Hinzi comes out and is able. Whew, that was a quick little back and forth, a number of shotgun shots there. But Hinzi, I know I would definitely, I'd be tied in to the last 45 minutes or so where players are able to queue. And Chap actually rounding out his game, getting a nice little completion there, bumping himself up into first place at 66 point. Rob Knight still holding fast at 55, Trig at 55, Harold 53, Aspect 53, and then rounding it out, Niddle smacked Fukul, P-God, and Rue from World's Best Gaming.
Yeah, P-God, actually one of the players that impressed me so far in the games that we've seen.
Is that Nairo up there?
Yeah, actually an EU player again, so just like Zexro, Nyrox is going to come through here.
Typically we don't see a lot of, particularly after EU has already played their whole window, we don't see a lot of them want to, like, a lot of players opt to play on other regions as like a warm-up, but Nairo comes